Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Season 2, Episode 2. That's right, we're going right back, and this is very shortly after the last episode. You guys just saw a little time lapse, and is it getting dark? Whoops, wrong button. Of course it's getting dark just as I want to start recording. We're picking up very shortly after the last episode. I've only changed a couple of small things. I've chopped down a whole bunch of trees. Sleep. And I have a bunch of oak, which is going to be wonderful in this episode because we're going to be building a little bit. So I'm going to throw those in there. And I'm going to throw those in there. And also, well, if I can push the right button, I can now zoom. I've installed a zoom mod. I use sodium, not Optifine, which is why I can't zoom by default, because, you know, replay mod doesn't work with Optifine or some stuff like that. Anyway, I now have a zoom mod installed as well. And yeah, you guys saw us clear out that chunk over there of the forest. Deforestation has begun. It's not a good thing. Don't deforest, friends. This is just a game. Anywho, today's episode number 2, what are we doing? Well, first off, I need food. So we're gonna sort out a food thing for ourselves. I think I'm gonna build a little farmhouse around here somewhere, get some cows in there, maybe some sheeps, and start breeding those because I have a little bit of wheat left. But I'm down to bread and apples as backup, and that guy ain't growing fast enough. So yeah, we need better food. On top of that, in the last episode, we found a skeleton spawner way down there in the mines, in the cave. We're gonna make an XP farm in today's episode. So, hold on to your belts, your seats, your pillow, hold on to your dog, or, you know, if you have a pigeon as a pet. That too, that works. We're gonna do things now. It's been a little bit since the last clip and I was just about to start recording. Some things have happened, but of course the sun is setting again. It's always setting. So what have I done? Well, first off, I expanded this, our little wheat field, because we're gonna need wheat in order to procure a more long-term food source. And that long-term food source is going to be cows. Most probably cows. So I need wheat to breed them. Next thing, I've cleared out a bunch of trees down here in this area, and I've kind of marked out a general placement of a path for down the line, and over here is where I'm thinking we're going to build the spot for today's, for the start of today's episode, right? For our cow farm. The food production thing. The thing I'm struggling to say. Anyway, I think we might as well, at this point, go ahead and flip that switch on the good music, not the plain background music, but, you know, the nice upbeat background time-lapse music, because we're doing a time-lapse. Go. Stop waiting and go! Quite a little while later, after you guys just saw that time lapse, which again, I think I'm happy with it. We'll have a look at that in a second, but I think I have a lot of cows, a fair number of cows actually, and this is why it's quite a while later. This is why it's quite a while later. It took me a very long time to breed up all of these cows, and can I actually get out with all of these cows? I didn't think this through very well. Up there, and then what? Gate is probably still Hello. Gate, gate, gate. Okay. Open that, close that. That's cheating. My friends, cover your eyes. Okay, you guys saw nothing. You heard nothing. In fact, I need to pick that back up. Anywho, this is what we got. Yes. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. I like the idea, the core concept, right? This little tower on the end, I think, is primarily a storage space for like hay bales and all kinds of other farmy things. This whole area around here needs to develop. I envision a little courtyard space here, and then this kind of a farming homestead. So maybe we'll take inspiration from the beehive over there. We might do our sheep farm or whatever in this area as well, and I think this could be like a little farming homestead on this side. But I don't know how I feel about the colors. I kind of tried to combine oak and birch for the walls, and I didn't want to use acacia again, because I've already used acacia. I've also already used a lot of deep slate. So I went down to the jungle, I grabbed some jungle wood, and I used that instead, and I think I like jungle wood, the soft pink browny color. I don't know that it works very well with the wall colors that I have here, but I'll leave it like that. You guys let me know down in the comments what you think about it, and maybe it grows on me. Now then, with all of these cows bred, you might be thinking that, hey, sorted food, good? No, not quite yet. I don't want to slaughter any of these cows just yet. I want to keep that because it took me a really long time to breed them all up, until I have a looting sword, because I'm going to need leather bookshelves. I realize that I have not thought this through very well, because I'm going to need the leather before I can do the enchanting, and I know, bear with me. I'm probably not going to come up with a better idea, but for now they can stay there because I'm done breeding for a while, which means all of the additional wheat that I can manage to get out of my extended crop field here can actually go into feeding me for a little while longer, so I don't quite need the steak from all of those cows. So, with logistics like that out of the way, and I've gone and done a bit of exploring because I needed to find kelp, and I needed to go and mine quite a bit more iron actually in order to make a couple of hoppers. I think it's finally time for us to get around to making that XP farm that I talked about at the beginning of this episode. Now, I do know that I don't have all of the blocks or all of the resources currently at my disposal that I'm going to need to build this. Like soul sand, for example, I am going to need to make a bubble elevator. I don't have that yet, and I think the only way to get that is to go into the nether. Yay! On episode 2. But for now, let's just jump all the way down here, and this farm is this is where I went looking for iron. Anyway, this spawner is very low down in the world. It was in a deep slate cave. So let's head all the way down and into here. Now again, in the last episode we lit up most of this. Since then I've encased my staircase at the very least in this cobblestone box. I've added in the stairs like that, and I've kind of located the thing from this direction as well, because I think I'm gonna want the farm to kind of spill out in this direction so that well, you know, I don't have to go all the way around the farm to access its usability. I haven't cleared any of this stuff out just yet, but I'm probably gonna have to, so I might as well, yeah, let's go ahead and plonk down a chest here. I brought some more things with me, but again, that's not gonna be nearly enough stuff for this. Now, the farm I'm going to be building is a very simple farm. Everyone builds this type of farm, or a a similar farm to this one, so I'm not gonna link a tutorial or anything. I've been building this exact same farm for years, and I'll bring you guys back every now and then to give you a bit of a progress update and explain roughly how things are gonna work, but this is not a step-by-step tutorial. If you guys are interested, let me know, but I'm not quite convinced that I would be doing something like that at any point in time, because I don't think I developed this design. It's just kind of a design that's been around. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. So much time later, I actually have a box. Yeah, it's a box with a whole row of chests down here on the outside. This chest arrangement will be temporary. I will eventually put in like a bubble elevator thing to get all of the items to come back up in here into the interior of the space, but for now this is kind of what I've got. This is going to be my room where I'm standing, with this block right here being 16 blocks, the max distance that I can go away from the spawner before it deactivates, which is good because the idea here is that you want the skeletons to move as far away from the spawner as possible in order for it to cycle through and spawn the next batch, right? So they'll be here as far away from that as they can be while still being in my range, and yes, I will stand on this thing. And yeah, what we have in here at the moment is a big open box that has been carved out 5 blocks in every direction on either side of the spawner. At the top is the same ceiling height that we had initially, which I think is like 3 or 4 blocks up, and then I've got 3 blocks below that. Next step, fairly simple and straightforward. I need to grab 2 buckets of water. I need to come in here and place these buckets in the far opposite corners, because now I need to come back in and I need to carve pretty much all of this out in line with the water. And then of course just taking the blocks out from underneath the ends of the water here, because that allows the water to flow continuously further without me needing to add in any more water sources, which, you know, that's good and ideal. Coincidentally, it lines perfectly with this last block here that we can then go ahead and carve out like so. And then right here is going to be the bubble elevator that will take all of my skeletons that get funneled out from the farm up, across, and then they will fall down onto this level right there. So I've jotted down some coordinates that I need to know, like that block and this block, but before I go and actually dig out the path and put the water in and use the kelp, which is in my inventory, to, you know, do the thing, I think first I need to go and get the soul sand, which does involve us coming all the way back up into here. I need to grab 2 sticks. I need to grab 3 of our most precious diamonds. 1 piece of flint, 1 piece of iron, so we can make a flint and steel, and 1 diamond pickaxe. And then I need to sleep before I do anything else. Come on, sleep, 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 sleep. And then, luckily for me, there is this really big lava pool right here where we're busy working. So I think getting obsidian should be fairly easy. There's water over there. I think... let's just go ahead and chuck water out onto this stuff. Let's see, this first one is probably going to be a lost piece. It's going to fall into lava underneath it, I am convinced. I also can't see... yep. Hey, I got it! I got it! I would like to put water in there. Okay, you know what? Let's put water in this one. it would help if I use the right axe. Yeah, okay, I lost that one. It's okay, I knew I was gonna. So now, with water in there, I need to collect 9 more pieces of obsidian, at least. And hopefully this way, none of it should go lost. I think. I hope. Yay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pick it up for a total of 10. Yay! I'm just going to leave that water there because I am convinced that I'm going to have to collect more obsidian sooner or later. But for now, 10 pieces is plenty. It'll do the job. Let's head up here. What do I got in here? I'm going to grab a fresh bucket of water. I'm not going to take that pickaxe with me. The rest, I think, is okay to come along. Nope. I did not want to place a torch. Now, I don't want to place this portal necessarily somewhere where it is going to line up very easily or directly with anything that I might place up above in the near future. So I'm just going to run way over here. And yeah, this will probably be fine. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Something like that, I think, and then we can light it. Yeah, now it's episode 2. I have no diamond armor, and I am already going into the nether to die. Yay! And this could not have been more perfect. What? I came here for soul sand, and we spawn in a soul sand valley, and you all saw me get the advancement just now. I've never been in here. I did not know this was going to happen. That is grand. I'm just gonna grab a couple so I don't have to come in here anytime soon. Why is there a skeleton right there? I don't want there to be one. Please go away, sir. There are 2. I don't want them to see me. In and out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, my friends. Alright, now we can carry on. So with that done, I think we can place the soul sand in there where it needs to be. I'm gonna grab some of this stuff, fill that up a little bit more. I might still need to be, well, not might, I still have to be able to get in and out of here because there are torches that need to be taken away eventually. Anyway, I have jotted down these coordinates right here, the -31 and the 421, the X and the Z coordinates, and I've jotted down this Y coordinate, which is 18, and I need to go up 22 blocks from here because this is the drop chute, right? And you need to drop skeletons 22 blocks for them to be on one-hit kills, which is exactly what we want them to be. So I'm gonna grab a bit more building blocks just in case. I have torches, perfect. And then I'm just gonna, dig straight up over here. And then I need to know that I need to go that way again before I can come down. So up we go, 22 blocks. And then across over to the coordinates and straight back down we go. And wham! Perfect, we land exactly on the soul sand, which is what we wanted. Now I have my bucket of water that needs to go with me, and I am going to need, I think, just 1 sign, but I'll take a couple of extras with me. But yeah, now I need to go back up this way. So I just dug this out, now I need to go, back up there. Yay! Oops, wrong button, tower. And once we're up here, I am going to place a temporary block over that hole. That's the up hole, right? And we're going to place a sign there. Just for good measure, I'm going to place another sign over there. And then we do that, and the water flows this way, but stops right there. So they should be pushed off and fall there, just like that. And now if I break that block out, the water should flow straight down there. So let's follow it. And there we go, onto the soul sand. Now this is not a finished elevator because these aren't source blocks, so we'll get there. For now, I think I want to be able to come and go through here a little bit first. Just for a little bit, because my pickaxe is looking quite done. I'm just going to use a diamond one for now. I don't want to run all the way back up to the surface to get another iron pickaxe, so the diamond one will be my backup for the time being. And I think that what I need to do next... You know what, I'm going to open up a hole here that we can use to come and go as we need. I need to do that so that water flows. Perfect. And now here we need to plant the kelp all the way to the top. Now I don't have bone meal, that's why I brought a whole stack of the stuff. And without Aqua Affinity or with Depth Strider boots, we go back here. That just means it's slow. And if I break that... See? Bubbles! Yay! Bubbles, 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 bubbles. And now we can, for the moment, fill that like so. Was I just an idiot? I feel like I was an idiot. I was an idiot! You guys should have warned me! I just broke it. Okay. I need to place more kelp there. Kelp. Break kelp. Does that make bubbles? I'm assuming that will make bubbles. What is the next step? Okay, so the next step I believe is to hop into our bubble column and take it all the way to the top. Just like so, we can put a torch there. And now I need to get rid of this stone so that the drop chute is in fact intact. And I'm glad I brought the spare pickaxe. There we go! Light! Let there be light. I think we can cover that up now, which means that our bubble elevator and our drop chute are done. Where are the slabs? Bam. That is just so that they are slightly higher, and then the skeletons cannot see me unless I'm like standing here, like right up in their face. So I can stand here and I can swing at their ankles and be efficient and all that. So that, I think, is the farm pretty much done. Now we just need to activate it by getting rid of all of the torches in here. So let me clear out my inventory and then we'll do that. Okay, I have a sneaky suspicion that this is not gonna go well. Mainly because I don't have Depth Strider, so moving around in here is also not going to be an easy feat. Get rid of that and that one. I don't want to go through the bubble elevator, so that... Come on. Slow. Oh, okay. Skeleton. Ow. And then we close that up. That should now be perfectly dark in there. And we should, if we stand here, hear skeletons rattling, yes, and swimming. I'm looking at the little subtitles at the bottom, and eventually we should see a skeleton land here. I'm hoping that this works. I always have my doubt the first time I build one of these farms again in a while, because it just takes so long for the things to work their way through the system and for it to start, you know, gaining momentum. But hey, there's a skeleton. There's a skeleton farm that works. We can whack the... Oh, it's a one-hit kill skeleton. Yay! Okay, so sometimes they will, you know, splat. But I think most of the time they won't splat. See, like that. And then we get XP, we get glorious little XP bubbles. And, in theory we should... Bones! And arrows, but, you know, bones! Happy days, happy days. So with the mechanics of the XP farm pretty much done, next port of call is for us to actually get into the enchanting, which I'd like to do in this episode at least a little bit. Unfortunately, yes, I had wanted to keep the cows until after I had a looting sword. However, I don't think that's really plausible because I kind of need their leather to make books. I have some books that I found in a sunken ship while getting kelp, but not enough. Definitely not enough. I need, like, I think it's 45 books, which means I need 45 pieces of leather. I don't know if I have that many cows in here. Maybe. I've also planted some sugarcane, which has had... Ooh! English tenses. Which has had plenty of time to grow up, so let's go ahead and do our first full harvest of the stuff. I don't know that we're gonna get enough sugarcane out of this for one harvest. But let's see. Yeah, no, that's not enough. And I need to just quickly sleep before nasty monster thingies come looking for my butt. And then, unfortunately, words and pronunciation. I swear I can talk English. I promise. It's time to cull the herd a bit. I mean, it's probably for their own good. They barely have room to poop in there, so... yeah. My friends, cover your eyes. You don't want to see this part. Hey, would you look at that? I actually got enough leather out of it, and I still have a bunch of cows left in here. Mr. B, I need you to just get out of the way, please. Stay. Thanks, B. Cool, we still have a whole bunch of cows in there, and I think I have enough leather. I don't think I have enough sugarcane, though. That is now the bottleneck. Yay! And after butchering my sugarcane farm to a very light degree just to get just enough pieces of sugarcane, we now have 45... Oh, I had a little bit of leather. Anyway, 45 books to use to make our bookshelves. Now I need the wood. And I think oak is my most abundant wood at the moment, so I'm going to use it. Hey, 15! Perfect, that is exactly what we need. I'm gonna need more obsidian though. Alright, let's and I think I need... Do I need glass? No, I don't need glass. That is for a beacon. I'm going to need... 2 diamonds and obsidian and 1 more book. Dang it! Yeah, sure. I think that'll work. Does that give us access to level 30 enchants? Yes! I'm not level 30 yet, so... Hi, skeletons. There we go, level 30. Ready to go. Let's go ahead and grab some of this lapis out. Throw pickaxe in. Efficiency on the pickaxe. Or sharpness 3. I think efficiency on the pickaxe. Dang it! That's not what I wanted. I need fortune. Okay. Let's disenchant that guy and do that again. Okay, back up to level 30. Second attempt. Unbreaking 3 or Unbreaking 3. Come on. Gimme the good one. That hurts. That hurts so much. I'm not gonna keep it. I am not gonna keep it. It doesn't have what I want on it. We keep going. I have to have either looting 3 or fortune 3 before I can end this episode, my friends. Nope. Hey, there we go. That's a good pickaxe. Now that, my friends, I think is a resounding success. That's brilliant. That is so good. I'm happy. Very happy. Whoa, that's a little close. Anyway, this is really good for me because, as you guys saw earlier in the episode, I didn't have enough iron to even make an anvil. So I need iron, a lot of iron. And I have 3 pieces of coal to my name. That's not a lot. That's almost nothing. And 7 diamonds ain't gonna get me very far from here on out. So, ooh, I got more steak in there. I am very excited to have this here Fortune 3 diamond pickaxe with Unbreaking 3. That is good. I can do without the efficiency. But that Unbreaking 3 just means it'll last so much longer. And I think I'm not going to do any off-camera mining in between this episode and the next one. Because I feel like everyone does that, right? Like, you get your fortune pickaxe and then come the next episode, just a whole lot of in-between episodes in off-camera mining has happened, and you're rich. You're absolutely filthy, stinking, pooping rich. I'm not gonna do that. I think in the next episode, the start of the next episode, I'm going to have a little mining montage for you guys. But that's gonna be the next one. Because we've done a lot in today's episode. We built a whole farm building with, you know, a lot of cows. And despite culling the herd, there's still a lot of cows in here. So many cows. I even managed to get a sugarcane area thingy going. That's very temporary. Like very temporary. And we did a XP farm, an early game XP farm, a skeleton farm. The best early game farm ever. So I think we've done quite a bit, and I think we've done enough, my friends. So we're gonna call it an episode there. I think we're done. If you have enjoyed this episode, you know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, the whole shebang. Tell me what you thought. Give me a smiley face, a thumbs up, a thumbs down. I don't care. Anything to help push this video forward. My friends, until next time, have an absolutely brilliant one. Whoa!